escape. Get out.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What part of God don't you understand? Hey, Drew.
Hold on, bro.
I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
This entire Tyreek Hill situation is really getting out of hand. Imagine it's game day, the Dolphins are about to face off against the Jaguars, and Tyreek's rolling up to Hard Rock Stadium in his tricked out McLaren. Man's just trying to get to work, but then, out of nowhere, the police decide to crash his pregame ritual. Now I know what you're thinking. What did Cheetah do? Well, apparently, it all started with a simple traffic stop, but things escalated real quick. The body cam footage that just dropped is straight up shocking. And get this, there might be an incoming lawsuit from Tyreek Hill to the police department. And there are also reports emerging that Tyreek might not be allowed to play if things are not solved. So here's how it went down. Tyreek gets pulled over, and at first it's all cool. He hands over his license like a responsible citizen. But then, the situation takes a wild turn. The cops start getting all aggressive, ordering Hill around like he's some kind of criminal. And Tyreek is just trying to keep his cool. But nah, these cops weren't having it. They start yelling at him to get out of the car, and before you know it, they're manhandling Tyreek like he's not one of the NFL's top players. They drag him out of his car, force him face first onto the ground, and slap some cuffs on him. All this over a traffic stop? Come on, man. You and I both, it was all because of the melanin.
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Now, here's where it gets even crazier. Tyreek's teammate, Calais Campbell, he pulled up in his Rolls Royce, straight flexing, just trying to see what's good with his teammate. But the cops, they weren't having it. Campbell wasn't even driving when he rolled up. My man steps out of his whip, just trying to keep things cool. But these cops, they start asking for his license all rude and stuff, like homie wasn't even behind the wheel.
Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license.
Leaving. Yo, what's
Your
going
license
on?
right now.
What's going on?
And this is where it gets real stupid. Campbell's just standing there, probably on the phone trying to get some help for Tyreek, when the cops decide they've had enough. Next thing you know, they're slapping cuffs on him too. For what? I mean, come on now. We've got two NFL stars, both getting treated like they're on America's Most Wanted list. The whole thing is giving major driving while black vibes, and it's got people asking some serious questions.
Have you seen what the police union has said about this?
No, I haven't.
So the police union says you're driving leading up to this traffic incident, put, quote, others in great risk of danger. So they're accusing you of driving in a dangerous manner.
Okay.
And then they say in the aftermath, you're saying you were cooperating.
Right.
The police union says you were not cooperating.
Right.
It sounds like you very much dispute what the police union is saying.
I mean, you know, everybody has their own sides, their own version, you know, and I feel like they do that, you know, to kind of protect, you know, the officer, which is right. You know, you got to have, you know, your teammate back, you know, but I feel like at the end of the day, you know, if you like roll up on somebody all hostile, knocking on their window, and they already got their ID, you know what I'm saying, ready for you. It's not like I said, you're not getting my ID, you're not getting my ID. You know, it was one of those situations where it's like, here go my ID, sir, you know, and I let back up my window. He said, let it down, I let it down. Then that's when it went from 0 to 10. The other officer came in, just pulled me out.
But hold up, cause this story ain't over yet. Word on the street is that Tyreek and his team are thinking about hitting the Miami PD with a lawsuit. And honestly, can you blame them? The way those cops handled the situation was straight up disrespectful. Even the Dolphins coach, Mike McDaniel, got emotional talking about it. He was almost in tears, saying how it crushes him to think about what could have happened. And let's be real, we've seen too many of these situations go south.
It's been hard for me not to find myself more upset the more I think about it. And that's because of, you know, my teammates and trying to put myself in that emotion or in that situation that they've described emotionally. And then knowing more than that, I think the thing that me up, honestly, to be quite frank, is knowing that I don't know exactly, I don't know what that feels like. You know,
Now, the Miami-Dade Police Department is trying to do damage control. They put one officer on administrative leave and launched an internal investigation. But let's talk about the impact on Tyreek's game for a sec. Man's nickname is Cheetah for a reason. He's the fastest player in the NFL. But after getting roughed up like that, who knows how it might affect his performance? We're talking about a wide receiver who needs his hands and speed to be on point. This whole situation could have messed with his ability to ball out on the field. And get this, there's even talk about Tyreek potentially getting banned as some kind of disciplinary action. For what? For getting arrested for no good reason? Make it make sense, people. But honestly, this ain't just about Tyreek Hill. It's about a bigger problem that's been going on for way too long. It's a very common thing in America. This situation is messed up on so many levels. It's got people thinking about other cases like Sonia Massey's, rest in peace, and all the other times we've seen this kind of thing go down. Like Sonia was a trouble soul, and she literally called the cops because she thought there was an in her house, and you already know what that white cop did. It's honestly such a heartbreaking situation.
I need to down here, and I need to tell you, please don't hurt me.
I would hurt you. You called us.
Okay, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better fucking not. That's where I got all shoot your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot. Drop the pot.
Y'all know how it goes. When something this wild happens, social media lights up like a Christmas tree. The comment sections are on fire, and people are not pulling any punches. One user hit the nail on the head saying, cops with anger issues should not be cops, period. Another comment had me rolling for real. They said they were trying to arrest the whole Dolphins roster before the game. I mean, damn, was this a traffic stop or a new strategy to win games? Arrest the other team before kickoff? Come on now. But check this out. Some folks are noticing the deeper issues here. One comment that got a lot of likes pointed out something sus. So they allowed the white guys to be in their scene and to arrest the black guys when they come to the scene. And what's the deal with the muted audio makes these cops look suspicious? And that's a valid point. What's up with that muted audio? It's giving cover-up vibes, and people ain't here for it. And this is something we saw with the Sonia case as well, when the cop turned off his body cam camera. These reactions just show how fed up everyone is with this kind of nonsense. It's not just about Tyreek and Calais anymore. It's about a whole system that seems to have different rules depending on what you look like or how much money you got. So what's next? Well, we're all waiting to see if Tyreek drops that lawsuit. If he does, you already know it's going to be a big deal. The Miami PD might have to come correct and make some real changes. Now, I want to know what y'all think about this mess. Did Miami PD overstep? Were they arrested just because they were black? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And while at it, don't forget to watch this next video